S-T-R-O. Yeah.
How many of y'all came to win?
Oh, they asking my name, huh?
You ready?
S-T-R-O. I ain't come to play with you.
Yeah.
Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up.
Yeah.
I can't spend the day with you. I'm minding my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I'm made with you. I've been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support, bruh. Lifting up, never not on my grind. New York City.
Coach, thank you much. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. The City of Angels showing it can be loud and raucous. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad emerged from the tunnel. They're ready for football and ready to watch their Rams do battle with the San Francisco 49ers. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
We go set. 60 outlaw. Pick it up. Let's go.
Running it with the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year a season ago, Saquon Barkley. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. On the ground with a tight end. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. They fake the give. Now McCown. He's going to fire one deep. Middle. He's got him in. Complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And that one results in 35 yards.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. This is Barkley. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And down to the 16-yard line. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Obi Melifonwu with the tackle.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Rams take it right down and score on the opening drive. Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Let's go. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Set. 18 Gator. 56. He's time to win. Let's go.
Now a man who really stepped up last year. This is Matt Breida. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
Bravo. Ready.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Minshew. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Troy Apke. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
I got you. I got you. 57.
To throw is McCown. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll be 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
It'll be a first down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, Barkley. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized it.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Recon, 132 fighter.
On 2nd down now, it's Grant. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
How about his performance last week? Over 200 yards. I think his decisiveness, 1 cut and he goes, that's what's really made him pile up the yardage.
And the yardage he piled up last week. And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a first down. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Derrick Henry. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the...
Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, 49ers. Matt Breida, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Vic Beasley able to make the tackle. On 2nd down, Barkley. He finds an opening past the 40. 34 yards there and a first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. This is Kenyon Drake, the 4th-year man from Alabama. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
I know he ain't got it. Rush in. Rush in. Rush in.
Now it's Barkley. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Play action. McCown. And that will be incomplete.
And I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on fourth.
Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island. To the 49.
Hey, Alpha. Tight on this side.
They are going for it. It's McCown. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down.
That's good for a Rams.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big time throw on fourth.
Now that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's fourth down and you got to convert.
A little bit of extra pressure, but he overcame it.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. Mecole Hardman the intended target, but it's going to be second down. McCown incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13. The Rams on third down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Here's McCown. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Zuerlein, of course, last year had likely the iconic field goal of the season, booting that 57-yarder in the Superdome to send his squad to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, you really hurt the Saints fans on that one, didn't you?
Sorry.
They didn't want to hear that at all. But this guy deserves his nicknames. Greg the Leg, Legatron, because the ball goes through the post at a heavy rate, 87% in 2018.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
A pretty big opening there on first down. 8 yards up to the 33. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. On second down now. It's Grant, and he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. On third down, Grant. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. An effective 7-yard third down conversion.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. 13 yards there and a Niner first. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Right back to Coleman here on first down. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Handoff, Coleman, right side. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On second down, here's Henry. Tackle there by Clay Matthews.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
On third down, Grant. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Make that now 3 straight 2-yard gains. On fourth down, Minshew. The battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. We'll see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores. It's a foot race. Gets this into the hands of N'Keal Harry. The 20, 10, touchdown, LA. N'Keal Harry, his second touchdown on the season. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite at that level and not at that age. But I was
going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
Give him 7 on the play, and it'll be a second down. Looking to throw again on second down. Minshew, that's complete to his running back, Grant. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Of course, he's coming off that NFC Offensive Player of the Week performance. 2 scores in that game a week ago.
And how did he get them? Speed is one thing, but how about the niftiness in his route running, able to cross people up in the secondary and make sure that they can't quite get to him before the ball arrives. He's something after the catch as well.
And this one complete to Will Fuller. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. They will run with Grant, and he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. 1st and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. This is caught. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started.
Let's go, let's go! Ready to break.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The defensive player of the year, Aaron Donald. And it'll be a second and long.
Hey, Delta. Down.
Off play action, it's Minshew. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. It's the rookie from Washington, Taylor Rapp, who picked it.
Here we go, here we go.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break.
Accelerating, and off he goes. 20. Touchdown, L.A. Saquon Barkley with his third touchdown and 18th on the year. And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
Teams always want to send messages. I think that was quite a statement there to start the third quarter.
Yeah, less than a minute in. Already that quick, long strike. They are setting the tone for the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Minshew throwing on third down. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. They went backwards 5 yards there on third down to bring up fourth. They'll try and throw for it here. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Greedy Williams, the rookie from LSU. Oh, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. Looking for Harry. He airs it out deep. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. N'Keal Harry, his second touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And thanks to the interception, the Rams offense cashes in for 6. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up. Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working.
Let's go, D.
On second down, it's Grant, and he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
94.
Let's go, defense.
They go back to Grant. And some room to work. Past the 20. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
General West. Come.
Now Minshew. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Marquise Goodwin, his first touchdown on the year. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit. Gold with the extra point, and that will get them one closer. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give them a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now McCown throws incomplete there on 3rd down.
Good job by this defense, and now playing what they call complementary football. Offense scores a touchdown for them, so they come right out, force what should be a 3 and out, and keep the momentum squarely on their side.
And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow, out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Could not have thrown that out there any better. When the ball hit the ground, I thought it might go into the end zone the way it was angling, but perfectly jutting out at the 1.
You think maybe what we saw in practice came into play there? You know, he put those big cans down on the sideline and angled for them and shot for them. Looks like it worked out pretty well for him, too.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
56, Mike.
To throw again on second down. Minshew, the first catch of the game for George Kittle. The 40. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 59 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. And now the throw going to Fuller, and he's got it. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's first and 10. Looking to throw it. Minshew looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. On second down now, it's Grant. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Go now.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Niners on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. And across the chalk into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Dante Pettis. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers get a score closer. Gold to add the extra point. And that one cuts this to a 17-point spread. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Now, the previous drive they punted, but that was just the first time they've had to do so in this game.
And when they turn on the game film, the coaches will rant about this, right? They'll say, oh, God, we got to move the ball, guys. We can't punt the ball away. But they have to keep smiles off their faces because that's the first time in the game they've got to do so. They've moved it quite well. They'll overall be happy with what they've seen.
A tremendous play there from Saquon Barkley. 49 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
No. Off. Check 3. Check. Fresno. Now.
Barkley. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 18 yards that time to push him up, 1st and goal.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
And what can they do here on 2nd and goal? 3 red zone trips so far have yielded 2 touchdowns and a field goal.
Rock it. Hey, check 24. Check the backer. Get it.
On 1st and goal, Drake. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Drake. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Kenyon Drake. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. When you talk about a battle being won in the trenches, that touchdown right there, a lot of credit to the offensive linemen.
Yeah, when you watch them surge across the front, they really created great space for the runner to get in.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Short boot, take it at the 21. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. The intended receiver was Jakeem Grant. 3rd down here. Out of the gun is Minshew. Brought in over the middle by Grant. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down.
17 yards. First down, San Francisco.
They'll go play action here with Minshew. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The defensive player of the year, Aaron Donald. And it'll make this a second and long. Throwing on second and long. Minshew going up top. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Greedy Williams, the rookie from LSU. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Go! Hey, Steve 6. 56 on.
And a play fake. McCown slings this deep from McLaurin. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
He'll take a shot for the end zone and nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
61, matchbox, right.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And he's going to have the hook up here with Harry. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's fourth down.
Bravo.
McCown looking to throw on fourth. Flushed out right. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. It's a gain of 11 and a first down L.A. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Into the red zone now. It's McCown. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation. And he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, first down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. This is Grant. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. The throw right sideline here is complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 23 yards the pickup there. So first and 10 now from the 30. Minshew, first and 10. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Greedy Williams, the rookie from LSU. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
He's going to rifle one deep left side, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth. Did they maybe play that too safely on third down? I know you don't want to just throw a ball blindly downfield, but that didn't help them a whole lot.
I think they probably said if it's open, take the shot. If not, get something safe because we do have fourth down to try and pick it up.
And how about this? Fourth and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and run for it. And he is going absolutely nowhere in the wrong direction. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. So good field position for the Rams as they come up first and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with two remaining. We'll be back after this.
And two stop. Look at me. Zipper. 6, Mike, 56. Hey, Echo. Get that ball right here. 56. Mike, 56. Ready?
McCown going to throw it here.
All day, every day, any day.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah,